weekly wheat look today is 20th of October, Saturday morning, 6:56 in the morning, market close. Looking at the May contract 2019 UK wheat chart. We've got the yearly chart in front of us with monthly candles. Long term, we can identify all the moving averages on this chart. The 10, the 30 and the 60 are all pointing upwards in nice order. We can see the markets pull back, closed last night on Friday night 180.75. Let's pop down and have a look at this closer view on the monthly. We can see this 3 red candles here. We're now in the 3rd month, pulling back after this stellar month here in July. Closed at 80.75. Let's pop down and see what's happened this week. You can see this week we had a negative week, but you can cast your eye back and you can see now that we've got a very tight range going on within this market at the moment, with these last 5 candles within a price range of £4 a tonne, which, if you think what we've been moving over the last 3 months, is gone back into zero sort of usual wheat trading mode in a sideways action at the present moment. Let's pop down the all important daily. We can identify here quickly the 60 SMA. We're just hovering below that at the moment. You can see now that what we've got, the short-term moving average, the 10 and 30, are now crossing up and down, up and down. Classic sort of range trade here. Within this sort of, we had a swing high here of 200 and a low of 175, and we've come down to test this 180, and we close at 180.75. If you look, cast your eye down here on the stochastic, we are heavily oversold. We can't identify any more than what we're seeing here on this action, that we're just in a sideways motion. Let's go down even further, have a look closely. This is just the daily chart with daily candles on here, and we've got a simple 10 SMA, and we're going to keep an eye on that for the short-term trend. And even that now has gone back into sort of sideways motion, going above, below, above, below, and below. Here we are, and now we should have a little rally up, probably back over 82. If I just show you on here roughly, this is the same chart. You can sort of imagine that now we're in the sort of have a tighter box than that. We have an even tighter situation where we've got this sort of range here where we're just going up and down within that range at the present moment. Up, down, typical sort of range barring market. So until it breaks out of that range, we've got no indication to say the long-term trend is still up, and we're holding this range at the present moment. Let's have a look at the new crop, see we're any different here. Yep, we went up to test the 60 SMA, and we've fallen back this week. See these red candles here. We've come back to test 162, but we haven't taken out the low of 160. So I suggest that we've probably got more of the same as we have on the old crop. New crop was looking a little bit firmer last week. That is now, the edge is taken off that, but it's come back within this range. So I think see more of the same next week. We would look, alarm bells start to sound if we took out this 160 on the November contract, and the swing low here would be 176 on the old crop. But expect more of the same next week, and I'll put updates this time next week. Thanks for watching.